Hello ladies and gentlemen, our names are Daniel
and Michael.
Do you know behind story of Pandora's box? Well, we found a book of behind story of Pandora's box. Last week, we played at the playground together. As we played, I tripped on something that looked like the edge of the book. So we dig a hole and found a book with many strange words. So we asked the expert to decode the word. However, he only found 3 words: behind, Pandora, and box. So we made up the story by using these 3 words and pictures in the book. Now listen to the behind story of Pandora's box.
First, we will introduce about each of the characters that are in the story. Then, we will tell you the behind story of Pandora's box. Lastly, we will explain the moral and have a quiz time. The first turtle I will introduce is Zeus. He is the king of gods. His families are Poseidon, Hades, Cronus, and Rhea. He gives mission to Pandora and Epimetheus since they reverted their action to opening the box. The next character is Poseidon. He is both Zeus' brother and second strongest god in the Mount Olympus. His families are same as his brother Zeus. He helps Pandora and Epimetheus to successfully end the mission.
Next is the most important character, Pandora. She is very beautiful. She is the first woman in Earth. In the original story, Pandora and Epimetheus opened the box that Zeus gave to them. However, in this story, they regret about that event and ask Zeus for help. The last character we're going to introduce is Epimetheus. Epimetheus is a titan which looks for the past. Epimetheus has Prometheus as his brother, as you guys know. Now we came at the first page of the story. Aren't you curious? Let's go!
Pandora and Epimetheus saw people depressed by the scene came from the box, so they went to Zeus for help.
Zeus, please help!
I will give you a hard mission.
Huh?
The mission was to go get the treasure in front of the Minotaur. What's wrong with you guys?
We have to get a treasure in front of the Minotaur.
I guess I could help you guys.
Really? Thanks!
But you should give me a half of the treasure.
Okay.
So the Pandora, Epimetheus, Hercules, and the Argonauts went on a trip to Crete. Before going on the trip, they prayed to Tyche, god of luck, for good luck.
The 3 comrades went on a trip to Crete. While on going to Crete, they met obstacles like tornadoes, hurricanes, and sirens. Because of these obstacles, their ships got all cracked. Because their ships got all cracked, only Pandora, Epimetheus, and Hercules could survive. Poseidon saw all of these events and thought that he wanted to help them.
I'm Poseidon, god of the seas. If you need help, I will help you.
Could you lend us a transportation to go to Crete?
Of course, I will lend you a seahorse wagon, and blow this horn if you need my help.
Luckily, the seahorse wagon was very fast that they could arrive to Crete fastly. However, while going on to Crete, they met the sea monster named Kraken. Kraken grabbed the leg of Pandora. Hercules jumped and stabbed the eye of the Kraken. Eventually, Pandora could survive.
The 3 comrades the three comrades hardly arrived to Crete. They tried to ask the king of the Crete if they could go inside the maze. However, they were caught by the soldiers of Crete. So they got a punishment to go inside the maze with boys and girls the next day. On the other end, they was relieved that they should not have to ask to the king directly. At the next day, these people went to the maze. Children was cried because they were so afraid. So Epimetheus left in the entrance of the maze, and Hercules and Pandora go to center of the maze.
Ooh, I'm scared.
It's okay, you're with me.
Okay.
Pandora tiptoed and grabbed the treasure. At the same point, a Minotaur's eyes were open. Pandora ran fast as she can, and Hercules ran to Minotaur and stabbed the leg of the Minotaur to make sure he cannot chase over them.
Pandora, Epimetheus, and Hercules take the men of the maze. They blew a horn at the sign to call Poseidon. They thought that Poseidon would greet them happily and end the mission.
You broke my seahorse wagon. I'm very disappointed with you guys. Very disappointed.
How about giving a quarter of the treasure we got?
A quarter of the treasure? That sounds great.
So they land the seahorse wagon again and they went to their home. On the other side, Hercules thought that only having the half of the treasure was too unfair. He wanted all of the treasure. So at night, when Pandora and Epimetheus were asleep, he suddenly killed them. Zeus saw that event and he got very mad about it. I love money!
You greedy Hercules! Although you're my son, I cannot let you from using the money shamelessly. I will tie you up next to Prometheus.
Oh no! So Hercules got tied up next to Prometheus. Also, his liver was eaten by eagles in Prometheus.
Zeus thought Pandora and Epimetheus was too poor, so he put them on the sky for a constellation. There are two major morals in this story. First is not to be jealous toward others' properties.
Second, you have to do it if it's your mission or assignment.
This
This
is
is end
end
of
of
our story. Now
Quiz time! The first quiz is what was the mission for Pandora and Epimetheus? No one? Then Chris.
Bring treasure from Minotaur.
It is correct. Now you're a quiz master.
the next quiz is a quiz that you can solve if you concentrate on our story. How much of the treasure does Pandora get if she weren't dead? Yes.
Half of the treasure.
No.
No, you're wrong.
Eric.
Yes.
A quarter of the treasure.
Correct. Now you're a math master.
The last question is what was the punishment for Hercules? No one can
He's tied next to his liver is eaten by the eagles.
You have to say all of the punishment.
Yes.
You right.
He's tied next to the Prometheus and his liver is eaten by the eagles.
You're correct.
Now you're our champion.
This is
This is end of our presentation.